Hi everyone. Early in the month of July, we had a great event around delivering AI and CX together and how AI is shaping the CX in this current scenario. I had an opportunity to present to an August audience comprising of CIOs, CTOs, CMOs, and customer service heads, all who are responsible for delivering superior CX to their customers. I almost 10 to 15 minutes of my presentation went well, and people wanted me to talk about it again. So here I am. So I think it's time to reimagine CX and rethink AI, moving from the conversation to the core. And over the next 10 minutes or so, I'll talk about this. And the reason why doing so is I want to agitate the minds of the thinkers, the people who are responsible for designing and delivering CX in their organizations, because the time has come when we have to start thinking beyond the front end of the AI application. So CX basically rests on three core pillars: people, processes, and products. And there is, of course, an overarching layer of security and compliance which covers everything. And all this thing works in cohesion to deliver a CX to the customer, an experience which is important for him to acquire and retain. The challenge is that most of the work which is happening currently as far as AI is concerned is at the front end. So all your generative AI, all your agentic AI chatbots, everything is happening in the front end. Front end, which means sales, marketing, customer service, post sales, pre sales, conversations, everything is happening around there. And in the process, we are ignoring two very important pillars which are responsible for delivering a comprehensive CX to the customers, which are product and processes. Now, despite all this hoopla which is happening around the front end piece of AI, the fact is that it is not giving or delivering the desired business impact. Gen AI or generative agentic AI is not impacting the businesses the way it should. In fact, Gartner has predicted and warned that more than 40% of these agentic AI projects could be cancelled by 2027. And they have not missed words by saying that most of or many of these agentic AI projects are early experiments which are driven by hype and will have very little or no business impact. In fact, recently when the Capgemini acquired WNS, their CEOs made a very strong statement about saying that they have been using Gen AI for enhancement, but the productivity improvements were not as dramatic as they thought it would be. McKinsey, in its very recent report on seizing the agentic AI, have mentioned that nearly 8 in 10 companies are reporting using this, but there's no bottom line impact. So the fact is, while all our energies are focused on the front piece, which is talking about agentic AI, Gen AI, etc., still it's not been able to make the business impact. And probably the reason is because we are not touching the core. So therefore, agentic AI really requires a process redesign. McKinsey did a study and they found that if uh, you have human who is managing every step of the workflow, and that human is assisted by Gen AI tools, right? Then the total advantage in reduction in resolution time is barely 5 to 10%. Now move to the next level where you are talking about AI agent, which is using automation primarily, discrete tasks within the existing workflow. and things like ticket classification, suggestion, likely causes, the resolution of low level stuff, then the reduction, the resolution time is 20 to 40%. And the study said that if the process is re-engineered, redesigned around the agent autonomy, where you are creating an entire ecosystem around an AI agent, which allows it to redesign the whole process, then the impact is completely different. And this is where things have to move. So just putting Gen AI into the front end or just having some AI agents doing what you were doing earlier is nothing more than AI washing. Unless you are redesigning the whole ecosystem around an AI agent, which includes process reengineering, it will not have the desired impact. So let's talk about how things are really moving and what is happening in the AI in product development and in process reengineering. So AI is impacting product design and development. Let's see what some of the studies are saying. McKinsey did a study and they said that AI could unlock a value of around 360 to $560 billion in a year if we use AI for product design and development. In fact, a recent article by AIinCX said that 40%, 44% more materials can be discovered and 39% more patents have been filed using AI-assisted materials discovery, which is a great thing because these are the things which are going to impact. Simple things like 20% increase in the time to market. So there will be 20% faster time to market if we use AI in product design development. So look at the benefits these are offering. And there are technologies and tools already available, whether it is in topology, AI vision, or digital twins. And I don't want to go into detail because you guys are all expert in this area. All I want to tell you is that we have to start thinking more of using AI in product design and development. Similarly, let's look at how AI is transforming process engineering and implementation. Whether it is the area of process mining, whether it is building dynamic workflows which are helping in fraud prioritization in real time, or whether it is re-engineering the process for one of the world's largest CRM companies, all these things which are happening are having a direct business impact, and that is measurable impact. So it is now the time has come when I would urge you guys to go back to your boardrooms and ask some questions to yourself and your leaders. I think I would just leave you with three core questions. Are we making the efforts which are making a strategic difference? And are we truly moving the needle, or we are just doing what everyone else is doing? That's the first question you should ask. And in doing so, is it aligning with your business impact or it is not? So that is the first thing you have to think about. Second thing is, when you're doing AI across, is it impacting your entire stack, your all processes, right from your supply chain to your customer delivery, or it is just impacting a small little part of the whole process in a business? And third, and the most important is, how do you drive AI into design and engineering and not just customer interfaces, not just make a better, good, feel good UI sitting in front, but with using the same old process and same old product? That will not give you the desired CX for your customers. So it is important that you guys go back, have a discussion, have a think, and start thinking that whether we need to now put our next budget to action by using AI in product development, in process engineering, or redesign a fantastic, good looking UI for the agentic AI chatbot. Thank you.